Hi guys, it's Shaw. We got some really nice snow today. See? It's really amazing when we have snow and it actually sticks because usually it's so warm it just turns into rain for us. So I'm like really happy with the snow. And if it sticks, then maybe me and my friend will be able to go and make snowman, or like her and a friend before another year made a snow Snoopy on this little house. That was great. From the pictures that I saw, I mean, I wouldn't know how to do it myself, but her friend was really good at sculpting, so that's how they were able to make a snow Snoopy. But yeah, I'm like just hanging out in the courtyard for a minute before I go upstairs to make hot cocoa. I was just at church and the regular sermon and lunch, the last one of the year for lunch, but we're gonna have 3 more Sundays with sermons before we go back to having lunch in Sunday schools. And I have some news. Yesterday, which I'm excited, was also my role model, Amy Lee from Evanescence birthday, so it makes me happy that this thing happened on her birthday. So the thing was that I debuted it in a play. It was part of my church. I debuted it as Eve in the Garden of Eden. So I had to eat the apple. I gave it to Adam. Yeah, so you can blame all the world's problems on me. My brother Mickey does anyway. Um, and yeah, and I also played Person 3 in Scene 5, so that was cool too. I had a change of costume for that character, so I wasn't wearing the same outfit as both Eve and Person 3. And then we had a little Christmas party. My favorite part, though, of the play was seeing all the children in the nativity scene. And my Bible study teacher, Julie, was the one who was narrating for the children. We had different narrators for each scene. We had 6 scenes, and it was amazing having the children help out so much. I really love it. I love my church, and I hope we continue to do things like this in the next year. Another drama nativity, because as far as I'm aware, this is like the first time we've done a nativity drama. Because the past few, well, I've only been coming since March 2023, and so I only saw like 2 Christmases so far, and will be my 3rd Christmas here. So first 2 Christmases was just a regular carols and lessons. So we would sing carols, we would get a bit of a lesson going on, and then this 3rd Christmas, last night for my church celebrates it on the 13th usually, which it is rather not used to be. It is St. Lucia's Day for Catholics, and I remember that because my favorite American girl was Kirsten, and she's Swedish. And for the Christmas book, she was dressing up as St. Lucia, and she brought breakfast to everyone while wearing the candles in her hair. It was a wreath in her hair, like a little crown with candles on it. And it was a beautiful portrait that they did of her in it. And she had the white flowing dress and bringing everyone breakfast. I love that. The image of St. Lucia, Kirsten representing her. And it was always like the oldest daughter gets to do that. And since I'm part Scandinavian, I always thought that was really cool to see a Scandinavian American character do that. I'm overall Irish and Native American though, but I am part Scandinavian. Danish, not Swedish, but I love the Swedish culture anyway. Oh, a lot of Linda's bringing the snow in. Okay, well, I think it's time for me to go enjoy some hot cocoa. And I will be enjoying looking at the snow through the window. Was there anything else? No, but I hope that, like I was saying, I hope that my church will continue having nativity dramas. And I will also be reading for my brother Mickey's Poets and Friends, which he hosts as the MC, and it's produced by our friend Alex and his wife Ellen at church. And I will be reading for their Christmas Poets and Friends event next Wednesday. I'm going to be reading Robert Frost and some original poetry, one by myself and a few by my imaginary children. So I guess you can say I sort of helped write them because they're in my subconscious, but I put all the credit to my kids, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, and I will definitely be self-publishing my stories as well with my imaginary children, and I'm working on a big Christmas picture with all of us. And I can't wait to debut that. I'm hoping to debut it in time for Christmas. Also, today is my daughter, my imaginary daughter Iris Rose's half birthday, so happy half birthday to her. And tomorrow is my son Teddy's actual birthday, so happy birthday to Teddy. All right, peace out, sayonara, bye bye.